Hello, everyone, and welcome back to what has seemed like been forever since I've been able to talk about an update for Jurassic World Evolution. Now, I know that I'm actually a day behind as far as from every other YouTuber, so hopefully you guys still find the information I'm putting out there quite useful. So with that, what I'm going to say is smash the like button for me. I know I ask every video, but this one especially, because this one is absolutely wonderful. Supporting Jurassic World Evolution, myself and the channel, goes such a far way. Subscribe for future content updates as well, but let's get into it. So I'm here on Isla Nublar, and basically this is the island of reference specifically for this video, seeing as we're going to be talking about corrupting people's save files. Like, whoa, wait a second. Now, initially, Frontier Development had stated that everything, now as you guys have seen in the thumbnails, that this is going to be all about the dinosaur sizing, which honestly to me hasn't been that big of an issue. Now the fact that a Giganotosaurus has been smaller than everything else, that does bug me a little bit else, but all these other three dinosaurs isn't that big of a deal, at least in my opinion. But small changes that they're taking into account for us actually is great. You know, there's bigger things that they could be focusing on, but I'm not saying they're not focusing on it. But at the same time, I would hope that they're still focusing on bigger updates to come. Now, what they had said was, initially this is coming from Boat Frontier. I'll post the Reddit down in the description of this video, but what is posted on that comment, or on that post, sorry, is initially we stated that addressing these issues wouldn't be possible due to technical difficulties, including potential clipping and gameplay issues within the environment that the dinosaur interacts with, potential save game issues, and adjustments of hundreds of connected and associated animations per species. And then it just goes on to talk about how they are finally glad to announce that. And then here I'm going to go ahead and walk in with the first dinosaur that's going to be updated. As you can see, the Ceratosaurus. Now while I'm talking about him, you can just enjoy some footage of whatever the Ceratosaurus decides to do. Obviously, this is a monstrously sized dinosaur. This dinosaur is pretty big. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not 100% familiar with exactly how big this dinosaur would be in a museum or in anything of those sorts, but they are giving it a downsize by just over a half a meter. So they're going from 9.6 meters to 9 meters. So with that, I think that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and watch. Oh man, I put extra live bait feeders in here for every exhibit, hoping that they would go for the goats rather than just the meat stacked up on a tray. Whatever, you know, laziness, right? It happens to all of us. But yeah, so that's the main change within the Ceratosaurus, as you just look at him munching on nothing. Alright, so with that, let's head into the next dinosaur that's going to be changed. Sorry, not the Carnotaurus. I accidentally incubated him for no reason. We have the Giganotosaurus. Now, obviously, everyone understands that this dinosaur is undersized to what it should be. The jokes and the memes about you know, baby Giga is finally growing up and baby Giga this, baby Giga that, you know, it's actually quite funny. But basically this dinosaur is going to get a whole 1.5 meter upsize to finally be able to match in with some of the other large carnivores. Now as you see his droopy little tail running on through. Oh no, I lost it. There we go. Actually, maybe he'll go for a nice little goat treat. But they're going to be going from 12 meters, which is what's right now, to 13.5 meters. Now that is a pretty significant size upsize. It's absolutely wonderful. The Giga deserves it. The Giga needs it. And I think it's actually a great implement into the game. Now, moving on to the next dinosaur coming in. Ooh, sorry about that awkward there. Is we have none other than the Spinosaurus. Now, a cool fact about the Spinosaurus is that I hope it does it this time, but it's going to, on the entrance coming out of the Hammond Creation Lab, it has a higher chance of doing its original Jurassic Park 3 roar. So let's listen in and hopefully it'll do it. Well, there you go. You see, but in the update, because right now that's like it's a lower chance. Sorry about the stuttering there. It's a lower chance of that actually happening. But within the update also, in regards to the Spinosaurus, is that that's going to be an increased percentage rate or increased chance rate. I don't know how to word it, but it's going to happen a lot more often. Now, with the Spinosaurus changing, this one's getting a pretty significant size change as well, in which it's going to be going from 13.7 meters, which is what it's at now, all the way up to 15 meters, but Now 15 meters on a Spino, you would think, oh wow, it's going to be a hefty little girl, right? But no, it's actually just going to make it taller. It's supposed to make it taller. It's still going to be quite slim. It's not going to be as bulky. It's going to be less bulky than the T-Rex, as written in the patch notes here. So that leads us down to our last dinosaur that's going to see some changes. Probably one of the the biggest conversations that has been going on in the Reddit since the game has been released. Just look at the size of this Tyrannosaurus Rex. This thing is probably the largest. No, sorry, not probably. The largest carnivore. Sorry, I'm gonna let its roar come in. The largest carnivore for the fourth time in Jurassic World Evolution. Now, the fact that it is so huge, you know, it's just astounding. You know, the Giga up next to it. Sorry, I should have opened up the gates a little bit more, but it barely comes up to where its arms are at, head-wise. So if that gives you retrospect as to where it should be, because the Giga and the T-Rex are pretty comparable, if I'm saying myself, pretty comparable in size, but in the game here, they're not. Now, sorry, I haven't even told you, I was about to skip on, but the T-Rex is going to be going down from 14 meters to 13.5 meters. Sorry if I said 15 meters, sorry about that. Which, like I said, the Spinosaurus is going to be less bulky than the T-Rex, so he's going to keep... Rexy is going to keep her her nice bulk to her nice muscle mass as well. But yeah, there you have it. So if we just look at them from an overview, as you can see, the Spino and the T-Rex are pretty comparable. Actually, I don't think looking at them from the overview is going to really help out much. But there's the Giga. So if you look at the Giga, even compared to the Spino, it looks like, even from a distance, the Giga looks about the same size, up close, as the Spinosaurus does, probably about a couple hundred meters away. Now, Ceratosaurus, I don't even know where you went. You're probably the less focus of the topic. But with this, I just want to point out again is that I'm going to actually zoom in and just go ahead and watch the Giga because it's going to be the main focus in the uproar of why this update is happening. But with this, I also want to focus in on how I made an update video to where I posted the Reddit and the official subreddit and the post that where I'm hoping that a bunch of my viewers and everyone who had watched it went on there and posted what they were upset with, what they wanted to come into the game, because they really are, Frontier really is listening to what the community has to say. No matter if that's a matter of releasing a game that, in my opinion, wasn't completely ready, they were just rushed by Universal Studios, you know, I don't know, I can't really talk too much in on that. But the fact that they are listening, and they're listening to the little things as well, just as far as all the other recent update videos that I've made for you, it's absolutely wonderful. As well as also something I want to throw out there because we're coming up on the end of the video is that congratulations, Bo, on your on your promotion. You'll probably never see this video and you know whatever else, but comment down below. Congratulations, Bo, on your promotion. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this video and you found it pretty informative, let me know down in the comments below what update or what you think needs to be put in the update above anything else, above all the dinosaur sizing, above everything else that you guys see. And I'd be interested to talk about it. Let's get our own, our own channel discussion going on this video here. Now, with all that being said, I'm going to thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to leave a like. It supports the channel, Jurassic World Evolution, everything of that sorts. All right, I'll see you guys at the next one. Take care.